When the false self breaks, what collapse feels like? The break doesn't happen all at once. It begins as small leaks in a sealed container. Moments when truth seeps through the cracks. You start saying things that you shouldn't say. You stop performing for a few seconds too long. You begin to feel, and that feeling frightens you. The body senses it. Your chest feels heavy, your stomach restless, your sleep uncertain. There's a tremor underneath everything you do, like the air before a storm. You don't know it yet, but the casing that protected you for so long is beginning to crumble. The unraveling. At first, you think you're losing control. In truth, control is what's dying. The perfection, the constant watching, the rehearsed calm, all of it begins to fail. You forget things. You can't keep the mass steady. Simple interactions feel unbearable. This is your system refusing to live in contradiction any longer. It's not a collapse out of weakness, it's a collapse out of truth. The body can't sustain a lie indefinitely. The split moment. Then comes the point when everything drops. It's sudden, but somehow expected. You open your mouth to explain, and no sound comes out. You reach for meaning and find fog. The gate has closed to stop further damage. You are still here, but away from yourself. You can see, but not quite feel. You can think, but not trust your thoughts. The world looks slightly off colour, like a dream, a bad dream that you can't wake from. This is what collapse feels like. Not an explosion, but a silence so dense it absorbs everything. The body takes over. When the mind can't make sense of reality, the body takes charge. It moves slowly, carefully, keeping you alive one breath at a time. You eat because the body insists, not because you want to. You walk because the body remembers direction. You are running on primitive survival systems: heart, breath, reflex. It's exhausting, but it's also merciful. The body is holding space for the self that's too shattered to function. While the mind wanders, the body waits. The void. After the shock fades, emptiness arrives. Nothing feels real. You can sit in a room for hours without sensing time. Music sounds flat, sunlight too bright, emotions distant. This isn't numbness, it's recalibration. Your system is rebuilding its power supply after years of overload. It cannot feel everything yet, so it feels nothing for a while. You think you've lost your soul, but this pause is how the gate resets. Silence before re entry. The return of sensation. The first sign of coming back is small. A single tear that surprises you, the smell of rain, a laugh you didn't rehearse. Something inside you responds to life again, and it hurts. The pain is sharp, clean, undeniable, because it's yours. That moment, painful as it is, means the gate is beginning to open. Your nervous system is taking its first trembling steps back toward reality. The reckoning. As the real self emerges, grief follows. You start seeing what you did to survive, the way you silenced yourself, the people you lost, the dreams you postponed. It can feel like mourning a life that never got to exist. But grief here is sacred. It is the sound of truth returning to the body. Every tear, every memory, every breath of honesty is a sign that integration has begun. The slow repair. Healing doesn't come in waves of insight, it comes in quiet repetitions: making food, walking outside, answering messages, sleeping again. Each small act tells the brain we are still alive. Over time, these ordinary gestures rebuild the rhythm that was stolen. Gate learns to stay open for longer periods without flooding. You start feeling steady, not euphoric, not terrified, just here. The meaning of collapse. Collapse isn't the end of you, it's the end of the false self, the structure that carried you through annihilation. It breaks because it was never meant to last, only to protect. Once the truth is safe enough to hold, the casing begins to dissolve. What remains is smaller, quieter, but real. This is not the old you returning. This is the original you arriving for the first time. Collapse is not death. It's the body's way of saying, the performance is over. Come home. Peace out. Loads of love.